Hey everybody, I'm Clay Travis, and you're watching the Daily Mailbag. More likely, Jim Harbaugh is coaching Michigan in 2021 or Donald Trump is president. Well, Trump's going to be president at least until January 20th when Inauguration Day happens. So Trump is going to be president in 2021 for a little while. That's 100% certain. But Jim Harbaugh is still under contract. I think it's more likely that Jim Harbaugh is coaching at the University of Michigan in the fall of 2021 than it is that Donald Trump is president. I don't think that the president has very much likelihood of winning the lawsuits that he has filed. Now, I understand that upsets some people, but right now there are around 42,000 votes that are the difference maker in this election. I haven't seen really anybody break this down. Trump right now has lost Arizona by around 10,000 votes. He has lost Georgia by around 12,000 votes, and he has lost Wisconsin by around 20,000 votes. It's a total of 42,000 votes. If you flip those states, Trump would be elected the president of the United States. So for everybody out there running around talking about how much Joe Biden won by, 42,000 votes out of around 150 million votes total is what ended up deciding this election. Again, if Trump wins Arizona, if Trump wins Georgia, and if Trump wins Wisconsin, the Electoral College ties at 269 each, and then we end up with the House of Representatives deciding the election, and Donald Trump would be the president of the United States. So we're talking about the slimmest margin possible. Now, Trump won in 2016 by around 77,000 votes. So both of these elections were decided by a hair's breadth. And when you actually break it all down, I think what needs to happen here is Trump needs to eventually, he doesn't have to concede because he can just say, well, I'm just taking 4 years off and running again in 2024. But I think the conversation needs to shift from this election. He has the right to challenge it. But eventually, we're going to have a new president sworn in. I think it's going to be Joe Biden. And when that happens, then I believe the conversation before that, certainly when the Electoral College is certified, I believe the conversation needs to turn to the question of what's going to happen down in Georgia with the two Senate seats that are up for grabs. Democrats want to win both of those, so they have the tie break with Kamala Harris in the Senate. Republicans need to win one out of two so that there's no real power for Democrats to be able to control in any way the Senate. So to me, the best argument for Republicans is that they want to keep Joe Biden from having complete control over the government. And so that argument is not allowed to be made while there's still an argument about who won the actual election. The best argument Republicans can make in Georgia is we need checks and balances on the Democratic Party so they don't go out and do all sorts of crazy, ridiculous things, pack the court, try to add senators from D.C. and from Puerto Rico. Got to make decent decisions here, right? And I think having a balanced government, having a government that is head-to-head, Republicans and Democrats, divided government, is actually beneficial for most people out there.